Welcome in. This is Unhinged Lunatic, aka Stephanie. If you have never been to my page before, I highly recommend you go over, check out some more videos if you want to deal with or listen to anything involving mental illness, physical illness, um, chronic illness, all kinds of different things. I'm just trying to bring awareness. I'm trying to help other people. I'm also battling these things, so I'm not like a person that's recovered. I'm not a person or a professional. I'm not a doctor. I'm not any of these things. I'm just like you. So I think it's very important for people to actually have that in relation to somebody else in order to kind of get better. I don't think always going to a medical professional is the right idea because half of them's not actually dealing with what we're dealing with. They may have learned about it and been taught that in medical school or what have you, but they've not lived it themselves. So that's the purpose of my page, and that's why I want to do this page because I have lived in these things. One thing that I wanted to discuss today is FND, functional neurological disorder, and I wanted to do a versus triple PD. Um, it's whew, I got diagnosed with functional neurological disorder around a year ago, and it was because my legs just were not moving like I wanted them to. Everything felt weird. Like one thing that I've been dealing with is this swaying sensation, like I'm on a boat or I'm in an elevator and that dropping feeling that I get or you get when you're in an elevator. I get that while sitting here. My body will literally jerk me forward or jerk me to the side or what have you. So I've been dealing with a lot of these sensations, and I went to the neurologist and I was like, look, he did MRI, he did all kinds of I can't nerve ending tests. Like I been through CAT scans, blood work, like I cannot tell you the many tests that I've had. And even I lived in Florida prior to living here in Pennsylvania where I'm at now, and I even had a doctor find like white matter spots in my MRI and be like, you have white matter disease, you have 5 years. Let me tell you something. Always get a second opinion. Always get a second opinion. And had somebody not been there with me when I was told this, I would have probably just denied it and just lived on with my life and not said anything to anyone. But because somebody else was there and their response to it was just extreme, it made me feel a certain kind of way and made me respond to that. And that's where the chaos kind of gotten worse. Now, my point is long story short, I will discuss all of that later in a longer video. But I really want to focus on FND and triple PD because being diagnosed with functional neurological disorder, it's like your brain's wires aren't communicating with your body wires. So it's like there's like it's been pulled apart just a little bit. So it's sending wrong signals, it's not sending the right signals. It's almost like being like a baby again, trying to learn how to walk again. Or you could be walking and then boop, it just kind of cuts off, like somebody spit a little soda on the motherboard. So there's a lot of different things, and it can cause visual disturbances. It can cause balance issues. You name it, it can cause it. It can cause like swallowing problems. Oh my God, the list is absolutely ridiculous when it comes to functional neurological disorder. It can even cause non-epileptic seizures. I mean, there's a billion things that this supposedly can cause. Now, last week or so, a little bit ago, I came across a video that was referring to triple PD. Now, triple PD, look it up. It's like this perception positional something disorder. I can't remember the full name of it, and I didn't even write it down to try to help you guys out. My bad. Look up triple PD. Now that's like it causes a lot of different things, and it's based around, and you're gonna think I'm crazy and be like, I don't have that. I've had this for years, and you are ridiculous. It's based around anxiety and stress on the body. So when we've had so much stress or something major has happened in our body, which is a lot like FND because they say it comes from trauma. So It's the same thing with triple PD. Something has happened, even if it's just like something minor. I mean, you could go in for gallbladder surgery and come out and have this, what they call triple PD. What it is just your body is under some type of stress. Even if it's good stress, it doesn't matter if it's bad, good, whatever the case is, or some big life event happened, or you just went to work one day and it happened. Something caused your body to get so stressed out that it's stuck in this fight or flight, as if your body is constantly sitting in a small room with a lion in it. And you're like, oh my God. And you're freaking out and you're like, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. Like you're on high alert. It's like your high alert button you got turned all the way up. All the way up. So now you're on this fight or flight, you're like freaking out, like every little tiny thing that happens, a loud noise, not even a loud noise, just a little, can sound so much louder to somebody that has triple PD. It's insane. I ended up with Alice in Wonderland syndrome, where it's like I could be sitting here and then all of a sudden the table just looks huge and it's like, whoa. So then you feel like you're going crazy and you're getting stuck in these different these things and you're looking like, oh my God, there's something seriously wrong with me. Nobody else has this. No doctor. You've been to several doctors. They're just like, oh, we don't know, we don't know, we don't know. And that's pretty much what happened when I got diagnosed with functional neurological disorder, because there was no other explanation, no blood test, no scan, no urine test, no nothing that could give them a definite description of what was going on. So naturally, when we don't have an answer to something, it makes us feel worse, because if you've been diagnosed with cancer, you take a treatment, you hope it works, whatever the case is. But when you have something that doesn't have an answer, there's no treatment for it, it makes you spiral and you start spiraling even more, and you start googling things, you start looking into things. One doctor might be like, oh well, you might have Sjogren's, you might have MS, you might have this. So you start looking and all that, and you're like, oh my God, I have symptoms like that, like this, like that. And you keep on going, and what's happening is you're continuously putting your body into this sensitive state to where small, tiny little things can bother you. My boyfriend can touch my hand, and it legitimately feels like he's taking a fire poker and just stab me with it. The sounds are ridiculous. Smells are ridiculous. Sometimes I can't see straight. My vision is so blurry I can't see. I get tunnel vision. I get the swaying sensation. There's so many different things that happens because our body is so desensitized that it just, or sensitized, I don't know, whatever. It's so sensitive that it feels everything, every little swallow I take. So if I swallow wrong, if I don't swallow, I start thinking, oh my God, do I have like nodules? Is this happening? Is that happening? So I really wonder if it's FND, functional neurological disorder, or if it's the triple PD. Because, and I'm going to make a part 2 to this because I'm running low on time, and I really want to make a part 2 because it's so important for you to test things out and to see exactly where you stand, where you're capable of going, and where you're stuck. So I want to make a part 2 to this because it's very important for me to try to figure this out myself, as well as a lot of you that may have been diagnosed with FND or triple PD or whatever the case is. And I want to try to give you a little bit of hope, because right now I have a little bit of hope. So click that subscribe button, click that like button, come back and watch part 2, because I'm not done talking about FND and triple PD.